Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. And before we get started, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody, my subscribers, for all the support and the love that you show my channel. Thank you so much. I do really appreciate you. So today's reading is requested by this name really does make me laugh. Kato Potato. Thank you for this reading. I've never done a reading like this because there is a community post where you can go over there and put any suggestion that you want. If you fancy a certain reading that I've not done before, you want to hear again, go over there and post it and I'll see it and I'll get round to doing it. So this one is obviously by the title that you can see. It's what does your current partner's ex think of you? Juicy. I can't wait. So I've got questions written down over here that I'm going to ask. So for group 1, you've got this lovely lady here. They're just postcards. Group 2, another lovely lady. Group 3, you've got this lovely lady. Okay, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force anything, okay? And if you feel like it's not your pile, choose another pile and I'll see you at your groups. Hey group 1, so if you chose this postcard, this is your reading. So remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try and make anything fit, okay? And if you feel like it's not resonating, choose another pile. So we're going to get started. I have written down what questions I'm going to be asking. So the first question is basically, what do they think of you? So tap me into group 1, please, Spirit. What does group 1's current partner's ex think of group 1? Oh, that was very, very quick. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. Oh, this person's got a lot to say. Okay. We've got the 3 of Cups. Do I take them? Okay, I'm going to take them like that. Oh, this, I was going to say third party. Well, they are really. You might be. Very curious about you. Let's have a look. So we have the Emperor. Is that the Emperor? Yes, the Emperor in not reversed. And we have the High Priestess. You know what I'm getting from this energy right here, group 1? It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But they're not sure about you. They can't quite put their finger on what it is about you. That you're very mysterious. For you, group 1, I don't know. For some of you, this may resonate, okay? Because of the 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups that's come out, I'm wondering whether you actually get on with the why do I keep stop saying third party with the ex? I feel like there is communication that, you know, I'm finding maybe these two have kids together. I'm getting that quite strongly. So if this is not the case for you guys, choose another pile, okay? Because I am seeing that there is communication between you and this ex, because you're with someone who is a father or a mother, because they're just energies. And, you know, you're trying to build a foundation with this Emperor here, as well as the ex, you know, keeping it amicable. And there may have been nights out that you've gone out together with this ex as well. You know, I feel like there is a friendship here, but they're not sure about you. And maybe they've kept that hidden from you, group 1, because there's something very mysterious about you. It's like they can see that you're a good person, and I'm not blowing smoke up your bum, but they can see you're a good person, but it's like they're waiting for the penny to drop to see whether you are someone who is toxic, but they are very curious. Let's clarify them. Okay, clarify, why does this ex, why has this come out like this, Spirit? Because that's where they're not sure, you know. To clarify the Emperor and the High Priestess that's skewed. Oh. The 10 of Cups. And, okay. And then we have the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they're not. Them. And motherhood as well. We've got the Empress. Oh, hang on. Let me tap into this energy because I'm getting a bit confused. It's like they go backwards and forwards. Oh, throat chakra went there. You guys, I feel like not you guys, this ex. Oh, so they don't want me to say it. I feel like they may dabble in tarot. It may, my throat chakra's going, let me have a good cough. I'm coming right back. All right, hopefully that doesn't happen again. I don't know. I think this energy didn't want me to tell you this because I don't think you know about this, okay? They either have gotten a reading on you to find out who you really are, or they watch YouTube tarot readings, or they dabble in it themselves because they can't figure you out. And I don't know why I'm picking up Aquarius energy here, because sometimes Aquarius can be very guarded. I'm an Aquarius. We don't trust very easily. We like to... We're very selective in who we trust, so we don't really show our hand straight away. So some of you could be Aquarians. What other star sign tends to do that? I don't usually put it on star signs, but I do find that certain star signs are like that as well. I'm trying to think. I can't think at the moment. But we do have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We do have Aries. I find Aries can be like that as well. So anyway, what they are trying to look into is whether you are who you say you are. So it's like, this is a family dynamic. So it may be a blended family. You've got children, they've got children, or like I said, they've got children, and you've come along and now you're playing the motherhood role, the empress role. You're coming across as the empress, someone who is so kind and caring and considerate, and you know, you'll bend over backwards for anybody. You're not a doormat. That's not what I'm saying. But they feel like this is fake, especially with the King of Cups in reverse. There's something here where they may feel that you're emotionally immature. I don't know whether you've had a few arguments with this person's, with your current partner over certain things, or they may think that you guys are arguing. I don't know. This energy is very weird. Clarify the... But they are very curious about you. Clarify the King of Cups in reverse. So we have the World. And we have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Letting go. That's the Eight of Cups. You know what, Group 1? This ex doesn't... They're not really that spiteful, okay? They have their moments internally, and maybe to friends. And what I'm seeing here is there is some kind of regret that this relationship ended, and it's like now you've started achieving things with their ex, like your current partner. You're doing things like you may be traveling more, you guys may be living your best life, or you may have moved, you know, you may have bought a property, you know, there's all that's going on here. There is genuine love here between you and your current partner as well, and they can see that. This is like a fun relationship as well, where you guys laugh a lot, you like I said, you go out, you have fun. But I also see maybe you guys celebrated something recently, maybe an engagement, maybe some of you are pregnant as well, so you're adding to the family, because we do have the Empress. So I'm seeing something here where they know this chapter is closed and they know there's no coming back. I can't see what they did. Maybe it was just an amicable split. But they don't like the fact that they're on the outside of this and they can't be where they used to be. There is this Eight of Cups. So I'm wondering whether this person walked away from your current partner. So let me just clarify that quickly. Clarify the Five of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups. It's like they're looking back. Even though the Eight of Cups is walking away, they can't help but look back. They're trying to let go, but it's like they can't. If they had a chance to start all over again, they would. So clarify the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Bonding, Two of Cups. They're still in love with your current partner. Okay, that's why. They feel like this was a soul connection. They had a bond. And they feel bonded because they've got children as well. Yeah, look. Family. Ten of Pentacles. They built a life with this person. They may have been together for a long time as well and then got divorced. And now they're on the outside and it's like they're looking back. But why the regret, Spirit? Let me see what questions I've got. Hang on. Okay, why the regret? Oh, that nearly set fire. Oh, wow. This is the King of Swords in reverse. Because this person was not a very nice person in the relationship. Ooh. The King of Swords in the reverse talks about a narcissist. This could have been a covert narcissist. But they could have just been really aggressive and cruel, very controlling. I feel like they may have cheated as well, because you guys know me. If you're new here, obviously you don't. But when I see a court card come out in reverse, that's someone that's been unfaithful. And we've even got the King of Cups in reverse as well. So maybe what this person is trying to find out about you is, are you cheating? You know, because people like to project. They like to think that everybody is the same as them. So there's a lot of projection here. You guys may have just got married to this person, or you're getting married. You know, like I said, you've celebrated something here. You could have got engaged, taking your commitment to the next level, or you will do. And you know, as we look at that card there, it could be that they're thinking about the wedding day. You know, what they lost, what they had. They should have treasured it, really, and they didn't. Okay? So that's how they think of you. A bit confused. They think something's wrong with you. They are looking into you as well. But, yeah. Let's go to the next question. Okay. Do I want to use them? Not yet. I'm going to be using oracle cards, but I was debating whether to use them. So, the next question is, are they threatened by you? So we've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. So is this ex threatened by group 1? Are they threatened by group 1? We have the... Oh, no. No. Then again, I don't know. Hang on. Because then we could look at this King of Wands as them being threatened by you because of your confidence. You're a leader. You know, you know your self-worth. You know who you are. So let's have a look. And you're an Empress. Clarify the King of Wands. We have... I think that's the... Is that the Devil? No, that's the Tower. Okay, and we have fulfillment as well. So we have crisis and fulfillment. And that is... I think that is the Nine of Cups. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you really do shake this person's foundation, okay? You really do. You've done something to this person's confidence, because they could have been in the energy of the King of Wands, where this person, you know, the King of Wands is very attractive, and so is the Queen of Wands. And, you know, they turn heads as well, and they have this confidence about them. But somehow you've come along with the Tower right here, and it's like, holy shit, I just don't feel the way I used to. It could be that you've got a job that pays very well, you know, you've got nice things, because if we look at that card, she's like looking at her bags, and they look like Birkins as well. Or Nellie Kelly's there. Is it Nellie Kelly? Whatever they're called. They do actually. And there's something here where you're quite content with yourself. I don't think this person can actually rock, you know, push you off your pedestal, if you know what I mean. We should put ourselves on a pedestal, but not in an egotistical way. You just know who you are, and you're very confident, and you love yourself. You don't need anyone else to tell you this. And this is what they don't, it's not that they don't like it, they're not comfortable with that confidence. They're very wary of you. So I think you just come across as someone that they know I shouldn't really mess with. Right. So we've got Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So yes, they are threatened by your confidence and your lifestyle and the nice things that you have. Because it could be something here where maybe they financially struggle, maybe they lost their home because the Ten of Pentacles was there, you know, maybe they married into money because that is generational wealth, and, you know, they may have chosen someone else over your current partner and it didn't work out, okay? So they may be looking at the life that they used to have that now you have. There's a lot of comparison going on here, which is the next question. How do they compare themselves to you? So how do they compare themselves to group one? How do they compare themselves to group one? Oh, blimey. Okay. So we have Victory, which is the Six of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. We have Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's something here to do with your job, your money. I feel like you do look, they feel like you're spoiled, okay? They feel like you've been given things to you, you know, things have been handed to you on a plate, which I don't think so, because you work very hard for your money. Some of you may have, so what, you know, good for you. But I see you guys have worked really, really hard. You could have your own little business here. You know, it could be a cake making business, because there's a cake in that picture. But you've come quite far. And this is what they're comparing themselves, like I said, with your lifestyle, even your clothes, maybe the way you look, you know, your nice handbags. If you're male, your man bags. It's okay to have a man bag. You've achieved a lot, or you will be. You could be your own boss, you know. You could have a nice car. Like I said, going on nice holidays and stuff. And this is what they compare themselves with, is that if we look at the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, we could be looking at someone that may have lost their job or is struggling at work, maybe not getting on with people, not being paid very well, which I wouldn't wish that on anybody anyway. This person does have a spending problem. They overspend, and I don't know whether it is to keep up with the Joneses, like keeping up with you. This person really does lack confidence in themselves. That's the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, and I feel like their confidence has taken a hit when you came along. But that's not on you. That really isn't on you. Right, let's see what they say about you. And I'm going to use my truth or lie deck. So for group 1, please, Spirit, this X, what did they say about group 1? What do they say? We have, they are exchanging cash for sex or other favours. Their dealings aren't clean and is off the book. So there you go. Here we go. We're getting a bit of the pettiness now. So basically they feel like you're doing something that's underhanded for work. It could literally be that you use your body as favours with your current partner. Okay, this is just pathetic, to be honest. And this this is really weird. Okay, we've got this card, and I was going to say to you, with the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, this may have actually been a friend of yours, and then you got involved with the ex. Okay, because they were a good friend to you, but the circumstances or people may have pulled you apart. It could even be that you tried to be friends with this person. Like I said, if you were going out and you were trying to build a friendship and be amicable with this person, you know, circumstances may have caused this to like break down. Okay. We have false, and it says false charges were brought against them. Hopefully they will be dropped. So this person could literally be telling people that you may have been arrested. It could be something that was said about you that was false, and people may have believed it at first, but it's being dropped now. Okay. So we have, they caught something locked up and began some shady dealings. Watch out for their suspicious behaviour. There's that shady dealings again. It's like talking about shady dealings, getting locked up, getting arrested, false charges, blah, blah, blah. And it could literally be here that they're telling people that, you know, you may have given your current partner a STD. Their family doesn't like you, even if they act like they do. Oh, wow. All right, bitch. Sorry. Holy crap. Okay, like that card says, it could be that they're telling people that the children don't like you. It could literally be that, you know, if they still have dealings with your current partner's family because of children, they could be literally just telling people, you know, or even you, that the family don't like you. God, that was quick. We have your health may be in jeopardy. Get a second opinion. So saying something about your health isn't right, and it could be. So maybe, you know, get a checkup if that's the case. They feel like they have found the one. So there you go. They know their ex has found the one, which is you. Okay, so. Oh wow, this card that flipped over, I'm going to show that to you. I might need to be careful because of the swear word on it. But that's literally what I was saying to you guys, group 1, at the beginning, where I said this person's trying to get information on you because they feel like you're lying about something. There's something not quite right about you. It's not true. And I'll show you that in a second. Let's turn this one over. It says they are fun stuff free and keeping things legal. So, look, guys, you may have had a past. We've all got a shady past, okay? I weren't no innocent teenager. I got involved with things that I shouldn't have done when I was younger. But who hasn't? I mean, if you haven't, then well done you, you know. But you may be sober. That's a good thing. So, don't let that affect you, okay? But this is the card that I want to point out. I'm going to hide this swear word because it says MFer. MFer lying. What are they hiding? They think you're hiding something. Why are you so paranoid? Yeah, you know what it is. It's so they can come in and go to your not your ex, your current partner, and say, you know, this person's doing the fun stuff, or they've been arrested and they've got a shady past, they may have gone to prison, you know, blah, 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 blah. It's something here that they want to just F you lot up in your relationship. So just be careful, because this is someone that may come to you like butter wouldn't melt, but really underneath they're a snake, okay? Now, someone lovely bought me these cards. So I'm going to use these, okay, because the next question is, what shadow aspect of themselves do you trigger, okay? So these are the shadow work cards, which I do want to use for the channel soon, for all of, you know, for you guys to see what shadow work that you need to work on, okay? But anyway, so group 1, please, Spirit, what shadow aspect of themselves do group 1 trigger in this X? What does group 1 trigger when it comes to their shadow self? Speak what's true. Authenticity. I can't say that. Authenticity. Voice unblocking. Holy. This person doesn't know how to be authentic. Their authentic self. I feel like this is someone that needs to mold themselves to people that they're around. They don't know who they are. And this person doesn't speak the truth. It's like they make up lies, which we can see in this reading. This is what needs to be unblocked, is maybe their throat chakra. I feel like they're too much in their shadow self when it comes to what they say about people. There needs to be a balance between the shadow self and your good self, okay? Your light side. So let's see what this one is. Oh, did that just drop? I think so. Hold your inner child, love, safety, reparenting. Now that's really sad, because we can't control our childhood. We can't control the parents that we were born into. And a lot of us, I feel like, have a lot of inner child wounds. So this ex needs to really hold their inner child and nurture that child, and maybe, you know, show this child kindness. And maybe that stems into them as being parents, because that can happen as well. So let's get a couple more. So you, oh, that's why you trigger this ex. You came out as an empress. You've come along, and I feel like the children are like, oh my God, group 1's amazing. Like, they did this and they did that. But you're an empress. You're kind to anything. Okay, I feel like, you know, even maybe some of you may be pushing it a bit too far. But today I have to say, I was going to say spider. You know, I don't think you would even kill a spider. It's like today there was this big spider where I was working, and it was trying to get into the property where I was working. I thought, you're getting evicted. So I used my foot to just tap it down. I didn't kill it. I tapped it and sent it away. I feel like this is the energy you guys are. And it's triggered something within them, maybe how they parent. Yeah, maybe it's triggered a mother wound as well within them, you know, like maybe my mother didn't treat me that way, and, you know, it's sad. Okay, let's just get one more, please, Spirit. Okay. So we have your wounds hold wisdom, experience, insight, integration. Now, is this energy doesn't use that wisdom though for, they've not learned from these wounds, basically. They're still learning. I feel like, you know, even if they're older, it doesn't matter. They should be using their experience of the things that they've gone through as wisdom. Yep. Right, now, I did add a little juicy question at the end here. And I'm going to use a different deck for this. So some of you may not want to hear it. So you can fast forward. You can hold your finger down on the screen and it'll fast forward. Right, what cards do I want? Okay. So the question is, how does your current partner view the ex? Okay, so brace yourselves. So group 1, so how does the current partner view their ex? Ooh, blimey. Oh, well, they don't like them. They don't like them. Nope. No. 4 of Cups. No. Oh, no. Well, we don't even need to go any further. 5 of Wands talks about constant arguments, constant, fights, just not getting on. It's like this ex of theirs always has something to say, always looking for an argument. Always a challenge, This is quite sad. You may not know about this. They hold a lot of when I said this person could have been narcissistic, that's like, could be mental abuse or verbal abuse. Your current partner still holds on to these wounds. They're still like up there in their head, and sometimes they get triggered, especially if the ex is causing an argument. Maybe they get very nasty, and then your current partner's very much in their head about it, questioning themselves. This current partner of yours does not like this ex of theirs, because they may have been really, really depressed while they were with them, feeling like they're in a mental prison, feeling trapped. Your current partner also sees this ex as someone who likes to play victim all the time, and they're not the victim. 4 of Cups, good to see, really, because this is someone who would reject the ex over and over again. They don't care. 4 of Cups is apathy, because you got empathy and then you got apathy. This is what they feel about the ex. They don't love them, don't care about them, they don't care. And I love to see that. Maybe I should ask about how they feel about it. Well, you should know how they feel about you. I'm not going to ask that, because they're with you. Okay, now I'm going to get some oracle cards, the last little bit, and then what we're going to do, we're going to get an angel number, and then we're going to get a question. So think of any question you want to ask. We'll get that at the end. And if you don't mind giving this video a thumbs up, and if you're new here, please subscribe. I'd love to have you. And also, don't forget to comment, guys, because I love hearing from you. And I do read every comment, okay? And I try to respond back to every single one, because I love that. Right, this is coming from the ex. Let's see. For group 1. Feeling invisible, unhappy, sad, and misunderstood. And there it is. Yeah. But I don't feel like they are misunderstood. They just got a way of doing things that's not the correct way. Selfish or self-involvement with your own feelings and needs without concern and support for those of your partner. And there we go. So this is the energy that's coming through, that's actually admitting that they were so self-absorbed. They only thought about their feelings, because look at the state of your current partner. Yeah. We don't want to badmouth the exes, but this ex is very much, I'm 50-50 with this ex's energy. It's like they effed up. They effed up. And now they've got to watch their ex be happy with you. So intriguing. You're mysterious. There's something about you that he likes. And there it is again. They're so curious about your energy, who you are. What is it that you've got that I don't have? And they keep questioning this. And they keep looking for that knowledge. That's that, what's it called? High Priestess card. I should know this by now. Yeah, they're looking for knowledge. Like, what is it? Has he ever mentioned me to you? Here we go. Do you know about me? Am I a secret too? So they're very curious about the fact that, you know, does he or she, or, you know, whatever you guys resonate with, ever mention them, you know, their ex to you? Do you know about who they truly are? I'm sure they've told you, you know, we do. Yeah. Controlling behaviour, including giving unwanted advice, ordering or withholding money for affordable expenses in order to control. So this ex could be feeling like they were controlled, you know. It could be that, you know, your current partner was withholding money from them. It could be that's what's going on right now as well, because we do have the Five of Pentacles. But this could be the other way around. You can swap it around. This could be the ex. Mental confusion. He's a cheater, but I still love him. Do you want a cheater? And there's that projection right there. Because like I said, they're looking to see whether you are cheating. Do you know what I was going to say about that King of Cups as well? They've got a question here that they're seeking for, that it could literally be that they feel like their ex, your current partner, cheated with you, but I don't believe that's true. They're just projecting. Because I feel like the ex actually cheated. I mean, if the current partner did cheat with you, that's, you know, you're you know. So that hoe over there, night worker, stripper, working for money, sex for money, for others in exchanges. There's that again, where they feel like you're doing something unethical when it comes to work. Okay, which, so what if you are? Passionate connections, true love, and there it is. They know that you guys are soulmates. They know that you guys are in love, and they can't compete with this. You know, you don't know what you got till it's gone. So let's get an angel number and then we'll get your question. So angel number for group 1 for this reading, please, Spirit. Oh, blimey. So we have 909, Guardian of Hope, Rigel. So Rigel brings a harmonious energy, guiding you to find balance and resolution. Trust that hope will light up the darkest situations. So have hope, guys, if things have been a bit rocky lately. Harmony, resolutions and balance. And let's get your questions. So, my loves, for group 1, please, Spirit, ask your question. Uncertain. At this time, the situation or outcome is undetermined, because on the back of the deck we do have unchanged, and it says at this time the situation is stable and unlikely to change. So that's a good thing, you know. So there you go. So my loves, thank you so much for staying and watching. I do really appreciate you, and guys, wherever you are, you have a beautiful day. Much love. Hey group 2, so if you chose this postcard, this is your reading. So before we get started, remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force anything, and if you feel like it's not your pile, choose another pile. So let's get started. I've got questions written down. So we're going to start off with, what does your current partner's ex think of you? So tap me into group 2, please, Spirit, and tell me, what does group 2's current partner's ex think of group 2? Such a mouthful. Oh. Okay. Tower and the High Priest. Oh. Hang on. Clarify the Tower and the High Priestess. I'm just laughing because I can see what it's saying, but I just need a little bit more. The Hermit. Yeah, that... Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Do you know what? I didn't even need to clarify, because it's literally what I saw. And the Last Judgment. Holy hell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. This is something big. It's like something's happened to this person's life where you've caused a problem for this person, but a major problem. And with the 2 cards that came out, the Tower and the High Priestess, this ex feels like you've may have put a curse on them or sent them the evil eye. That's what I saw straight away, because everything seems to be going wrong in this person's life. You guys could be very spiritual, you could, you know, do tarot, what have you, but I feel like since you've left this, not you, sorry, since your current partner's left this ex's life, their life has taken a turn for the worse. They're going through a lot of tower moments. I mean, like I said, to have 5 major arcana come out in one go is major. I feel like this person is going through major karma right now, because it's like I'm hearing spirit is not messing, because your current partner, I feel like, is really protected. So it could be your current partner, like I said, could do tarot or is very spiritual, is very favoured by, you know, spirit. And they're blaming you for this. I mean, Last Judgment, I mean, that's... And the Wheel of Fortune, blimey. They feel judged right now by you. I feel like you're judging them. Maybe because of the way... oh, God, I'm going to get confused here. I was doing all right in group 1. I'm feeling really confused. Your current partner may have been mistreated very, very poorly here, and they don't like the fact that they're being judged for it, or that you judge the ex for what they've done. It's like you came along group 2 and their power that they had over you has been, it's just burnt to the ground. They don't have that power anymore. And this is a good thing. You know, maybe you were dealing with someone that was very controlling, kept a dark side of themselves hidden very well. I mean, if you look at that High Priestess card, it's like you're looking in the mirror and, well, your current partner's looking in the mirror and seeing who they truly are for the first time. Yeah, they feel like they're under judgment here. Ooh, ooh, and they're blaming you. Why is it your fault? It could literally be, if you guys, if you're favoured by spirit, it could be that you guys may have been this person's Wheel of Fortune, basically. I've never said that before. And maybe now that your current partner's pulled back their energy from this person and they're with you now, it's like that luck, that Wheel of Fortune is now with you. I hope that makes sense. So we have Virgo. Right, tell me about the Wheel of Fortune and Judgment. Why this, Spirit? 6 of Swords, because you walked away, you moved, you left them. Yeah, and you are oh my God. Holy shit. I think this is my reading. I really do. I need to be careful because, anyway, I don't care if they watch. I can't give 2 flying Fs. Yeah. So, I just was saying about their fortune is just their good luck. It's gone. they're going through a very karmic cycle here. Last Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, Justice here, and it's in regards to this Ten of Pentacles. You've left this person. They may have actually moved home themselves, because they may have just walked out on you here, because you see her walking off with her suitcase. And the Ten of Pentacles obviously is about generational wealth. It's about the life that you build with your partner. This was a long-term commitment. This was something that, you know, was very, very abundant. Okay. You know, you guys could have bought a house together, you know, all that jazz. But I do see here that this person's like, well, if it wasn't for you, because look at the way the Justice card is pointing at, you know, there's more Major Arcana here. The way that Justice is pointing, it's like it's your fault, Group 2, for this happening. It's your fault that I'm going to be losing this Ten of Pentacles and this life that I built. This person, I feel like, projects a lot. They just don't take responsibility for anything that they've done. Could be something here where you've where your current partner's going through a divorce, a legal battle right now. I'm not going to go into detail with that, like I said, because, you know, got people nosing on the channel. And this person's in huge regret because they walked away from this connection. I feel like they walked away from this connection, okay? And all they can keep doing is looking back to the past, looking back and reminiscing and looking at old photographs and, you know, why did I do what I did? They were, when they were with you, not you, your current partner, sorry, if I get confused, just ignore me, okay? I'm just, you know what I'm on about. When your current partner was with this person, they were financially abundant, okay? Money was really good. Their family life was very happy at one time. You know, maybe they didn't see it until afterwards, and they're like, you know, damn it, you know, I see it now. So we have Libra. Okay, let's move to the next question. So are they threatened by you? So Group 2's current partner's ex, are they threatened by Group 2's current partner? Yeah. 9 of Wands, 3 of Wands, and the fact, yes, they are. Yeah. They're definitely threatened. Current partner's ex is definitely threatened by you, Group 2. There's something very, I don't know why I was going to say magical. It's like, there's just something about you that this person, this ex, hang on. There's a lot of regret here, a lot of sadness and a lot of remorse. Another thing I'm seeing here as well is that they feel like, oh God, this person's an idiot. Okay, this ex feels like you're being manipulated by your current partner, okay? That you are being controlled, you're being sold a dream. That's what I'm seeing with the Magician here. But that's not true. This is what they want to feed themselves because it makes their ego feel better. This person may have been the one that actually manipulated your current partner, but now they see it as that you're manipulating their ex, okay? And now they're they don't like the fact that your current partner's that you're taking their current... No, sorry, hang on. For goodness sake, what is wrong with me with this pile? Oh my God. Flowing with group 1. It's usually group 3 that I have trouble with, not group 2. So this X feels like you're taking your current partner away from them. That's it. That's what I wanted to say. They're in the 9 of Wands. They feel wounded. This person is walking around like they're the victim. They're like the one that, you know, it's, yeah, like a victim, like you wounded them, your current partner wounded them, but that's not the case. It's the other way around, and they don't like the fact that there's boundaries being put up in this connection with you and your current partner. They don't like that. They used to be able to walk all over the boundaries, but now they can't do that. They can't manipulate you, your current partner anymore. It doesn't work. So yeah, they're threatened that their power that they had over your current partner has been taken away. That's what they regret. And that's what they feel threatened about as well. Because they used to be able, with your current partner, they used to be able to really manipulate your current partner with selling them the dream, okay? It's like they'd tell them the sky was green and your current partner would believe them. And that's no disrespect to your current partner. It's just that, you know, there are people like this out there. Okay, let's move on to the next question. How does the X compare themselves to group 2? How do they compare themselves? Page of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. The Devil. Clarify the Devil. Sorry. I can see what it's saying, but I just want to clarify. I'm just nosy like that. 7 of Cups. There's that selling the dream. That you're not really who you say you are. Okay? Yeah. Okay. You guys, this X may have an addiction or addictions. I feel like they've got multiple addictions, because if we look at that Devil card, there's drink in front of them, then there's 2 women, then there's, you know, this devil energy here sitting there loving it. And I do feel like there is a lot of addictions here that this person has. And what I see here is this is what they compare themselves when it comes to you guys, because you got your shit together, okay? You work really hard. You're very stable. And, you know, you may not have a lot, okay? But you're a hard worker. That is the 3 of Pentacles. People actually like you. And that's what they feel threatened by, because they've got this toxic side to them, these addictions, this control as well, maybe even codependency. I feel like this X feels like they own your current partner, okay? That they belong to them. Then I'd like to take a look in the mirror. They're comparing themselves as well, right? In the sense of, with this 3 of Pentacles, that, you know, they've made a lot of money. You know, I've built something here. You know, this person could have a business. I want to know about this Page of Cups. So we've got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We've got Capricorn. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Because that can be a very immature energy, that can. And it could be you're very mature, okay, but this person is very immature. So why the Page of Cups, the 10 of Wands? Yeah, this bothers them. This really, really bothers them. Something's weighing this person down really heavily when it comes to comparing themselves with you and themselves. But why? Tell me about the Ten of Wands with the Devil. What is this that they're comparing? The Hierophant. Strength. So many major arcana in this reading. And the Six of Wands. That moon keeps coming out. Tell me about the moon. Two of Wands. The Emperor. Ah, that's why. And the Nine of Cups. They're not really telling anybody how they truly feel here, okay? Your current partner could have been married to this person or in a long-term commitment, like I said. This weighs them down really heavily because now they're seeing you enter into a serious commitment with your current partner, okay? This is something they can see. They're not stupid. And there's a side of your current partner that is really confident now that they know they can't really push them around anymore, control them anymore, like I said, and it's like it's because of you. I feel like maybe you helped this current partner of yours and they don't like that. They're watching you and your current partner go off and be happy, okay, and maybe achieve success or building a life together, you know, establishing something here. There's something here that they can't get their head around, but they're burying this. They're keeping something hidden. And I do feel like I feel like they're watching this Empress, this current partner of yours. They keep an eye on the Empress. So this could be male or female, it doesn't matter. I mean, you guys, you know, could be the Empress as well, where there's a side of you, you know, they came out as a devil energy. You've come out as an Empress and a Hierophant as well. Someone who values tradition, okay, has morals, has integrity, is very, very respectful of their partner, you know, wants that serious commitment. And then you've got the Empress energy here, who is very loving and loyal and kind and sincere and everything like that. And it's like they know they can't really compete with this. So they just watch online and they keep it hidden from people, okay? You do, I feel like they watch you very, very closely, like what you're doing, what you're wearing. You know, I feel like they check up regularly online to see if you've posted anything. We have the Nine of Cups as well. You're good. Everything is happening for you, okay? You and this person, your current partner. Your wishes are being granted because that's my wish card. I love that card. It's financial stability. It's help being in good health. And it's like they like I said, they don't like that they've lost control. Because maybe at one time, your current partner used to lose a lot of control when it comes to this person, you know, like maybe falling for their little digs and things like that. But you've pulled back, your current partner's pulled back their energy now and they're losing that grasp that they once had. So this is why they're threatened by you, because it's like just can't really compete, really. Hang on, so I'm getting a bit confused here. I think this person's confusing. Let's see what they say about you, group 2. Oh, I can't believe I've come into this reading like that. We have Taurus, we have Pisces. Right. So, what do they say? What does this X say about group 2? They say they want a baby with you. They're just wasting your time and effing with your mind. So look, it may not be a literal baby, but she is pregnant. Okay, so some of you could be pregnant. Okay, expecting, you starting a little family with your current partner, and this person's trying to tell people that they're just, you know, maybe going to leave you or what have you. But we could look at this as a new beginning, because birth is about a new beginning. But they're telling people that, you know, you're just effing with your current partner right now. So the X, what they're saying about group 2. Someone is trying to trap them. Don't trust the other party. Okay. There it is again. So some of you, if you are expecting, congratulations, this X is saying that you trapped their ex, okay? Your current partner. And it could literally be that this X is telling people that, you know, they've got you trapped. Or sorry, you've got them trapped. Anyway, whatever. The friends don't like you. They just pretend they do. They're waiting for the next one to replace you. Wow, charming. So this X is telling friends that they don't really like you. They're just pretending. That's fucking nice, isn't it? That you're easily replaceable. And I feel like this is what they used to say to you. Not to you, sorry. To your current partner. This is what I feel like they used to say. That, you know, no one's going to want you. You know, who's going to want you? That kind of thing. And it's like, yeah, no. It's just BS. So, hang on, group 2. There may be friends of friends that you guys are still in contact with, and it could be that they're telling people that, I mean, they may have told you that their friends don't like you, you know? Anyway, look at that hater. An internet stalker, let's clarify what I said, hates your guts, but what the F for? You don't even know them. No, you don't. I don't feel like you do know the X. And they, like I said, I feel like they hide it, that they're constantly on your social media and your current partner's social media as well, and it's like stalking. What does that say about group 2? Harassment. They were reported to human services. It was their fault. They did it. End of story. Oh. So maybe this X is telling people that you may have reported them to the police or what have you because this person was harassing you. You know, so you get some crazy X's out there. Or it could be the other way around, that your current partner may have reported them. Maybe they're spurring the narrative here about, like, you know, maybe they're telling people that, you know, you were harassing them or your current partner was harassing them and it was them that reported you to the police, or, you know, the other way around. They got daddy issues. Watch how they compete with you and try to flirt with your boo. So, sorry, group 2. This person thinks you've got daddy issues. Some of you may do. So what? And then we've got, they are happy for you, but they are also trying to move on from you. Okay, we've got a little bit of a truth here, finally. Hey, some positive little message here. So they're very happy. No, they're not very happy. I don't know why I said very there. I feel like they're convincing themselves, okay? It's like, when you gaslight yourself, I don't believe this is true at all. I'm going to start laughing. So they could be telling people and telling themselves, I'm really happy for group 2, and me ex, and I'm trying to move on as well, and blah, blah, blah. And I just think it's BS, sorry. Okay, we've got 2 more. So we've got all that money that's gone. It's gambling and stripper clubs. So this person could be saying that you've got no money, that there is no money. And then we've got the people around you are generally supportive and good people. Occasional feelings of resentment arise, but nothing serious to worry about. Okay, so that's good to know. This person could this ex could be just trying to spin the narrative with people that you know and they know and your current partner knows and blah, blah, blah. It's just BS, okay? It's nothing to worry about, Spirit saying, okay? Next one. I'm going to go for these cards next. Oh, yeah. I'm going to use these shadow work cards because the next question is what shadow aspects of themselves do you trigger, okay? And some lovely man bought me these cards. Right, so let's start. So what shadow aspects does group 2 trigger in this ex? Lashing out. Okay, anger, deflection, emotional armor, and there we go. This person could have been very verbally abusive towards your current partner. A lot of anger issues as well, and a lot of deflection, because I saw that just then when I started laughing. This right here. So there's something here that you trigger and causes this person to, see now, like I said about the devil energy here, that this person has addictions and they could be literally telling people that you have addictions, to like that deflection. Don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look too closely. Look over at group 2. Betrayal. Oh, broken trust, anger, heartbreak. This person betrayed your current partner. And this is a part of themselves that I feel like they may have betrayed every partner that they've been with. Or, they just can't keep it in their pants, or their knickers. And this is what's triggering that shadow aspect of themselves, that they know that trust is gone and there is no coming back to your current partner, and they have to deal with this heartbreak. They have to, with the shadow work, you've got to do that shadow work. You've got to heal from that, and it's not nice to go through it when you're faced with things like this and you're faced with your true self. And I feel like this person is an avoidant. And it could literally be that your current partner, with this ex, what's caused the heartbreak is the fact that they see your current partner moving on with you, group 2. Hero, overfunctioning, martyrdom, and burnout. So this person, I feel like they've got a hero complex. They want to be the saviour. They want people to validate them, and it's like they're overdoing it here as well, and then they play the martyr, and and it's like, doesn't this get tiring, wearing a mask, being someone that you're not really, that's not you, if you know what I mean? And this person's got a lot of shadow work to do. One more. Fixing isn't healing. Oh no, we've got 2. Okay, wow, this person's got a lot of shadow work to do. So it says boundaries, self-focus, and release. Right, so this person has no boundaries, none whatsoever. They just stomp over those boundaries. Okay, they don't self-focus, they don't focus on themselves, what's going on inside. They don't it's like, I don't know, like that picture shows here where he's fixing a statue, and it's like this person's just slightly painting over the chips, if you know what I mean. They're not actually doing the healing. They're not doing the work. And this is what needs to be released. They need to learn boundaries with people and, you know, with whoever. And they need to focus on themselves, not go out and put it about and, you know, get validation from other people. What is this one? You are worthy by being. Inherent value, enoughness and identity. And this is the thing, I feel like this person doesn't realize that they're enough, you know. They don't know their own identity here. I feel like this is a very lost soul. Yeah, very lost soul, which is very sad, but it is what it is. Okay, we're gonna ask I did a little question at the end of this one. How does your current partner view their ex? Okay, so if you don't want to hear it, stick your finger on the screen and fast forward it. So group 2, please, Spirit. How does group 2's current partner view their ex? That was very quick. So we've got the Hierophant. We've got is that 10 of Pentacles, or no, that's the 10 of, hang on, like, oh, that's the Wheel of Fortune, sorry. We've got Death, Competition, which is the 5 of Wands, and then we've got Jackpot, which is the Ace of Pentacles. Clarify that the Jackpot, the Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, and then we've got In Control, yep. So group 2, how your current partner views their ex. They now see this ex as a karmic, okay? They see them as not a good luck charm anymore, not something that was, not that, how can I put this into words? They see them as bad luck, because the Wheel of Fortune, even though it's upright, it's good luck, but they now see them as a karmic, because when we look at the Hierophant, that is long-term relationship, that is marriage, that is like saying your vows in front of the, you know, in front of God and what have you, if you're religious. And this person didn't do that, you know. You guys, your current partner may have had a good life with this person at one time and things may have been really happy and what have you, but then this ending happened, this walking away, because there was someone that your current partner's ex may have left them for, because that's competition, that is a rival in love. So this brought about this ending, and your current partner literally is taking a chance. I mean, like, I feel like they're going to be really abundant here. They're going to hit the jackpot, okay? They're taking something with them. The luck is going with them, and it's like this new beginning. They're going to be financially abundant. They're just going to be really happy. It's like they've taken back control of their life from this past relationship, because we've got the Lovers there. Like the wealth is, I feel like it's following your current partner, not the other one. Your current partner feels like they have to constantly protect themselves from this ex here, like their walls are up, their, you know, their boundaries are in place. You're not stomping all over these boundaries and, you know, these walls. Very protective of their energy now. Tell me about that Seven of Wands. Yeah. Because whenever they're around the ex, they have poverty as well. They cause them emotional stress, you know, even emotional trauma, if you want to go down that road. You know, they have to leave the ex out in the cold. They can't have any sort of connection with them or communication or anything like that, because they just feel so drained. You know, the ex could be an energy vampire. And this, your current partner's not forgotten the way they felt attacked and used by this ex, how drained they were. They may have been left, you know, in poverty here, you know, maybe struggling financially or struggling with the way they looked at themselves, the way they viewed themselves. You know, they may have lost people in their lives, you know, in their life. It's just so much that's happened to your current partner that they could never think about ever looking back. They do look back at why did things go the way they did? Why did fortune, you know, a relationship that was very fortunate then become unfortunate? But it was nothing that the ex actually, not the ex, your current partner actually did. It was just who this person was. Okay, so that's good news. They don't like the ex anymore, so we'll leave it there. But we're not going to leave it there, because I'm going to get some oracle cards to see what this ex thinks about you, what they could be saying about you. Oh, I need to burp. So if you don't mind giving the video a thumbs up, guys, and also commenting down below, because I do love reading your comments and I do answer most of you when I can. And share the video as well. Right, let's do this. So, group 2. This situation is coming to a head. So they know that this is all just, I mean, maybe there's going to be an argument or something, but it is all coming to a head now. Because like I said at the beginning, some of you could literally be going through a divorce, a court case or something like that with, not you, sorry, your current partner could be going through legal battles with this person. It could all be coming to a head, finally, like, over and done with. Yeah, there you go. Loyal, dedicated, taking a risk. So this ex knows that you are someone who is very loyal and dedicated to your current partner, okay? And that your current partner would rather take a risk with you. How that makes sense? I'm so confused. What does he see in you that he doesn't see in me? And there we go. There's that insecurity there. It's like, well, you know, you used to adore me. You used to worship me. But what is it that group 2 has that I don't have? Revenge, inflicting hurt or harm on someone for an injury or wrong suffered at their hands. Wow. This, just be careful that this ex doesn't try and take revenge in some way. But it could literally be that they did, you know, once they found out that your current partner was seeing you guys, group 2, they went out for revenge, you know, causing harm, you know, it could just be with words. But that's what this is showing right here. If you look at the 5 of Pentacles and you look at the 5 of, sorry, not the 5 thingy, oh, for goodness sake, the 9 of Wands, how much this current partner actually suffered at the hands of this person. This is a very toxic person. I mean, come out as a devil. Soulmates. This may involve similarity, love, romance, platonic relationships, comfort, intimacy, sexuality. So this is a soulmate connection. You know, this current partner of yours, that's your soulmate. They can see that. Selfishness or self-involvement with your own feelings and needs without concern and support for those around your partner. And this is what your current partner was dealing with the ex. Very much self-centered, very much all about self. Yeah, I feel like your current partner got breadcrumbs by this person, releasing, letting go of all this drama, and that's what your current partner has done. They don't want the drama no more. They just want to release it and let it go. But I do feel like the ex keeps sniffing around and coming back and doing like revengey stuff. Look at that. Jealous, envious, trying to be like you. So, you know, they're trying to be like you, but okay. Look at that. Drunken indulgence, bar hugging groupie. So this energy, there you go, it's clarified what I said. But they could literally be telling people that you like to drink or you like to overindulge. We're going to get an angel number, guys, and a question as well. So think of a question if you want to ask one. Ruthless, having or showing no pity, compassion for others. Yeah. This ex really is ruthless when it comes to your current partner, and they don't have no empathy. I don't think this person even knows what empathy is. I mean, look at the shadow work that came out for this person. That was a lot. Love bombing, manipulation, yeah. And that's what's not working on your current partner anymore. The love bombing, the manipulation. He's not the greatest, showering a person with excessive affection and attention in order to gain control or significantly influence their behaviour. And this is what this ex used to be able to do with such finesse, you know. But it's not working anymore. Which is good to know. There we go, move on. I'm not going anywhere. I'll always be around. Holy crap. Group 2. I know I'm laughing, but this, I feel like you've got a stalker. Did we get a stalker card? We did, didn't we? Yeah, one of these. We got stalker. This person is obsessed with your current partner. Yeah, it's kind of scary, guys. You may have to report this person for harassment, group 2, eventually, if they you know, if it gets out of control. All right, let's get your angel number. So for group 2, please, Spirit, for this reading. 4040. We've got Angel of Unity, Metatron. So Metatron emphasizes the interconnectedness of all, embrace the concept of oneness, foster brotherhood, and understand that every soul is a thread in the cosmic tapestry. Oneness, brotherhood, and connection. Love that. So group 2, ask your question. So for group 2, please, Spirit. Not that many. Calm down. Okay. A few years from now, it may take some time, but your efforts will not go unnoticed. Well, that's a bloody long time, isn't it? What's on the back? No, it's cheating. So, my loves, thank you so much for staying and watching. I do really appreciate all of you guys. And guys, wherever you are, you have a beautiful day. Much love. Hey group 3, so if you chose this postcard, this is your reading. So like I said in the intro, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force anything. If you feel like it's not your pile, choose another pile. So let's get started. I've got questions written down. We're going to start with, what does your current partner's ex think of you? So tap me into group 3, please, Spirit. What does group 3's current partner's ex think of group 3? Very interesting piles today. 6 of Cups. Sorry, I do have my dogs in here. Making what you doing? Oh, she's rolling around. The Hangman. What does the... Oh, that flipped right over. 7 of Cups in reverse. Really? You're making a noise. Well, this ex of your current partner is very much stuck in the past here. It's maybe a past life connection as well that you've got going on with your current partner as well, group 3. But they're starting to see things differently now. Even though they're stuck in the past, okay, and they've got a lot of nostalgia and a lot of memories and everything. Okay, group 3. This ex wants to come back. They want that happy family again. They're starting to see things differently. So it's like I asked a question about you, but they're talking about themselves. Maybe this is someone that's self-centered. It's all about me. Because that's what I'm saying here. Maybe that's why I'm a bit confused. Because it's like, well, I'm asking what they think of you. And you could be the obstacle, okay? Well, you are the obstacle. But they're willing to throw you under the bus, as they say. You know, like a sacrifice. Not literally, but that's what the hangman is. They want to... It's like they feel like they should... This is the perspectives that they're looking at now. They didn't make the right decision in the past and they want to make the right one now, okay? They want to move things forward with your current partner. Ooh. So the past is coming back. So I'm giving you a heads up there, group 3. Yeah, they want a second chance. They want a new beginning with your current partner, and I don't think they're gonna mess around. Yeah, they want to defeat you. They're like, no, Lilu. Sorry, hang on, guys. Lilu, no. They wanna win at all costs. It's like they're not messing. It's kind of creepy. It's like they've taken over your reading in a sense of I get what I want. Okay, so tell me, what do you think of group 3? I don't feel like they feel like you're an obstacle. I don't know. We'll go. I've got questions, but what do you think of group 3? That you're no competition. Wow. Wow. It's like I'm hearing you can't build a life with your person, group 3. Not like we could, because we've got a lot of history. They could have children together. And this person's willing to put in the hard work this time round, this ex. It's like I'm not getting them to tell me how they think of you. Maybe they don't know you. That might be why they don't know of. They know of you, but they don't know you because they haven't met you. Maybe it's just things online that they're seeing. So let's move on to the next question. Is this ex threatened by group 3? Are they threatened by group 3? Are they threatened? I'm seeing they're not, but let's see, because we can never tell with the energies. Are they threatened? See, look, they don't want to answer. Oh, I thought I saw the Empress. Oh yeah, you're definitely competition for this person. They do feel threatened because they do what they've seen you online, okay? You guys could be very beautiful. There's something about your aura, okay? There's something that you exude that they see you as a rival. They know that they can't just come in and come in and just be like, I want to get back with you. They're going to come in a way that they're going to start planting seeds in your current partner's head, or try to, okay? But yes, they do feel threatened by you. There's no comparison here at all, and they know that, but they've got the attitude of, well, you know, I'm still going to try. Yeah, this person may feel like if they were to come forward, this ex, you'd whack them with a stick. You would protect your relationship with your current partner. You like, look at the way she's holding on to his leg. Not saying that you're a Klingon or anything like that, but it's just like you're not having it, him or her, or you know, whatever you guys resonate with. Okay, so yes, they are threatened by you. So how do they compare themselves to you, group 3? So how does this ex compare themselves to group 3? How are they comparing themselves? There is no comparison, like I said. The Hermit and the Nine of Wands. And I'm going to take it like that. I mean, some of you may have come across this ex, okay? You may have had a confrontation with this ex as well, and it's like you've basically told them about themselves, because there are strong boundaries here. Clarify the Hermit and the Nine of Wands. That's like this, Spirits. With Virgo. Six of Swords. Just bear with me, group 3. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. This person's not very... They could... Look, I'm not putting anyone down. You know, we all have mental health. Okay, there could be something that's very unstable about this person at times. Okay, they could lash out. They could, like, just be, you know, someone that just doesn't really respect boundaries. Very stubborn, not willing to compromise. It's like, I want what I want, and I want it now. And it's like this energy here is trying to gain information from whoever they can get it from, because that's the Hermit. When it's like this is like sharing of information. So there it is again. I feel like they've not met you. I feel like everything's just done online. If they see things with you and your current partner going very, very well, like very, very smoothly, you know. I mean, like, if they are getting information from someone, they're giving them good information that, you know, your current partner's happy with you, group 3, and things are going really, really well. Some of you may have moved in together or thinking about moving in together. There's something here that they're being told by someone. Tell me more. Why are they threatened? Actually, not threatened, sorry, we did that one. Why are they comparing themselves? The Fool, the Magician, Judgment, Two of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Because you're building something with your current partner here, their ex, and it's like, you know, maybe they're actually questioning, what does your current partner see in you, you know, that's being bitchy. You've got this new beginning here, this muffin. Sorry guys, oh my god, my dog is on one. they are very much judging themselves. You guys could be really strong, powerful manifestors, okay? They could be looking online and seeing you, you know, looking good, you know, life is good, you know, that kind of thing. And they are really judging themselves right now. They could, some of you may have an online presence that they're watching you online. It could be that there's something you do for work that makes them feel really envious as well. But it's just that they're seeing you build a foundation with your current partner, which is their ex, obviously, and it's really affecting them. This ex is trying to manifest your current partner back. Okay. Let's see what they say about you. I'm going to use these oracle cards. What are they saying about you that you're not aware of for group 3? What is this ex saying about group 3? So we're on the lie side now. So they are lying about their successes. They are acting boastful and exaggerating the truth. And this is what I'm saying. It's like they're comparing themselves to you. Something that you're very successful at, okay? You could have a good job, good career, business, what have you. And they're seeing this and it's like, they're now being very boastful, you know, look at me. And they could be posting things online as well. You know, maybe you have a little stalk like we all do with the exes, okay? We all social media stalk, because I do. Actually, tell a lie. No, I haven't. That was an outright lie right there. And I'm going to be honest with you, with my ex-husband and he's whatever she is. Do you know, I've never not once put it in Facebook or anything to look for them. I don't want to know. I don't want to see it. I don't care. Okay? So that's just me because I'm a bit of a weirdo. But if it was one of my other exes, I would go snooping because at least I'm honest. So there you go. But that one, I don't want to even know. Anyway, their side hustle isn't all it's cracked up to be. It could be illegal or draining them financially. So they think that you know, like I said, you could have a social media platform. So I think you do on the side, and it's like they're like, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. It's a load of crap, you know, blah, 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 that kind of thing. It's very childish. And then we've got, they may have some debts, but there is nothing else to worry about. So I don't know. This is just stupid. I think they're just making it up as they go along. They will leave their karmic. It's going to take some time, but they're planning they will take action soon. Oh, wow. I need to, that question's not even here, group 3. I need to ask this question because it's bugging me. It's come out in the tarot. It's come out there. So this person could have literally have left your current partner for somebody else, okay? And they're still maybe involved, but they're trying to find a way to come back to your current partner to get back in there. Oh, look at this. Look at the deck. It says they're sleeping with someone else. They aren't working overtime, but they're working for sure. Now, do you know what? I do not even see that as anything about you. This could be projection. What I actually see that as, this is what this person did. They may have had an office affair, you know, got involved with someone at work. Okay, I need to ask that question. Is this ex planning on coming back, coming in between group 3 and their current partner? That was quick. Oh, yeah. Ending, which is death. Oh, my God. Betrayal. 7 of Swords. Be very careful with this. I mean, I've got a question right at the end. It does take 2 to tango, but this karmic is coming back in. This ex is coming back in to cause an ending for you. And the 7 of Swords, it says betrayal here, which is someone who is willing to even have an affair with your current partner. You know, they're going to try and lure him in that way, wanting to be sneaky. They're coming back in very, very sneaky. So just be careful, group 3. But I have a question at the end that, how does your current partner view this ex. So, you know, we need a bit of a warning here if anything's going to happen. Hopefully not, touch wood. So let's have a look what shadow side. Okay. So I've got these shadow cards that some lovely man bought for me. What shadow aspects do you bring out in this person? Like, what do you trigger in them? You know, so group 3 police spirit, what shadow aspect of themselves does group 3 trigger in this ex? Control loop, micromanaging, anxiety, fear of chaos. So this person could literally be someone that likes things organized, you know, like things done a certain way, and if it doesn't happen that way, it causes a lot of anxiety. Okay, they don't like chaos in their routine, and they may feel out of control right now. Oh, my throat's there again. Okay, group 3. Forgotten needs, neglect, oh, for goodness sake, suppression, I can't say it, yearning for care. So this person, my throat chakra's going, hang on. Sorry about that, group 3. Oh my God, that happened in group 1. It's like, the energy doesn't want me to do the shadow self. So it's like this energy is suppressed, maybe something from their past here that, you know, maybe they were neglected by a parent. They still yearn for care, and maybe this is why this person ex may have cheated, you know, because they're looking for that missing piece, you know, that the parent didn't provide or the parents didn't provide. So we've got unprocessed grief, loss, sorrow, emotional stagnation. So this energy here has not dealt with their grief, their loss. It could be even losing your current partner, you know, group 3, that they've not dealt with. They just thought they could just move on and be happy, and it was just going to go away, and that's not the case. They're not happy. And then we've got healing bypass, and it says impatient, spiritual bypass, quick fix. So this energy here is not really favoured with spirit right now, because they're very impatient, and they think they can literally spiritually bypass things. They want something quick, you know, I've got to have it now, I've got to have it now. And that's not how it works. We've got to do the work, got to do the healing. Needs, denial, self-neglect, resentment, inner depletions. This person's, they don't look after themselves. They have a lot of resentment for themselves, and it could be because if they did cheat on your current partner, this could be like triggering this part of their shadow self, and it could literally be that we just saw the card that this person coming back, maybe sneaking around with your, wanting to sneak around with your current partner, you know, maybe cheat on the one that they've got. It's just like a vicious cycle with this energy here. Right. Now, this is the question that I've got. So, what does your current how does your current partner view their ex? How does group 3's current partner view their ex? Okay. 3 of Pentacles, tell me more. Yeah. You got the same cards. That's brilliant. I love that. You got the 7 of Wands, and they've got the 7 of work. Oh my God. Hard work. Holy crap. Yeah, that don't view them very well. It's like this current partner of yours knows they've got to protect themselves from this person. It's like boundaries as well are being put in place. It's like they don't really want to talk to them, because even, you know, this is collaboration. It's about talking, it's working well with others, and they know they don't work well with this ex of theirs. They don't even want to talk to them, because all they do is cause trouble. They cause a lot of stress and I feel like your current partner had to build themselves back up, okay? put themselves back together. They were at a really low point in their life. You know, I feel like they lost a lot, because it could have been that your current partner's partner was the one that earned the good money, you know, and you know, that kind of thing. It's just like they don't want to know this person at all. Clarify 7 of Wands with the 10 of Wands. Wow, what we got? So we have, yeah, they're not willing to talk to them at all. That's the 8 of Wands. Yeah. So even if this toxic ex, crazy ex, comes back to try and lure your current partner in, it's not going to happen. They're not even willing to talk to them. They've got nothing to say to them. There will be no movement with this person. There will be no, there just will know nothing. Yeah, no. Okay, so what we're going to do, my loves. Oh, actually, I'm going to get some oracle cards before I close down the reading. We're going to get an angel number at the end, and we're also going to get a question. So if you want to ask a question, anything you want, we'll get that at the end. And guys, if you don't mind giving the video a thumbs up, comment down below, because I love reading your comments. And if you're new here, please consider subbing. I'd love to have you. And let's crack on. So let's see what they're saying. This ex. I use him for money because he lets me. Yes, I'm a gold digger, money hungry vulture. So this person's just a user, because if you actually look, where is it? Where are you? Aha. If you actually look at this picture, look what she's doing. Let me see if I can get that off the glare. She's going in his wallet. Why they've had the jiggity. She's going in his wallet and taking money out of it. So I feel like this is all about self, really. Maybe this person's work's not going very well. Friends with benefits. 2 friends who trust each other enough to engage in sexual activity without fear of hurting the other's feelings. And this could be what the ex wants to come back and suggest, because of that 7 of swords. Is like, we could just be friends with benefits, you know, we can just do this behind the scenes and blah blah blah. You can pay me, you know, because of that there. They're going to try to use sexual favours, because, you know, maybe the ex, and sorry to say this, and your current partner had a, you know, good sex life, but I don't think that's going to work now. God blimey, that is a lot. Anyway, let's have a look. No job, deadbeat, child support, 18 years. Okay, they could end up losing their job. We did have an office affair here. So it could be that this person may end up sleeping with someone at work and getting sacked for it. I'm picking that up. It could be that your current partner has a child, and they're going to come forward for child support. Financial problems. Look at this. Instability, strapped for cash. So they're going to be approaching your current partner for money. Options and choices, more than one. I'm sure you have options too. He's not the only one in your life. So this person's basically, this ex is basically saying that, you know, you're an option. And I don't know, it's so, why to put that? I do feel like this ex really wants to be the option. Look at that. Jealous, envious, trying to be like you. So this person really is jealous of you. And I do feel like they do copy you. Releasing, letting go of all the drama. So I feel like that's your current partner. That is. They just don't want the drama with this person, because I feel like this person brings a lot of crap with them. Move on. I'm not going anywhere. I'll always be around. So this ex is saying that they want you to move on because they're not going anywhere. But I'm sure you're in the mindset of try it. I just don't blame you, group 3. So angel number for group 3. Oh, that was quick. Angel of purity, Gabriel. So Gabriel, the divine messenger, heralds new beginnings. Embrace clarity and purity in your intentions, and the universe will support your ventures. Clarity, enunciation, and beginnings. So you guys are going into a new beginning. And maybe this is a new relationship as well, you know, a few months in or what have you. Okay, ask your question, group 3. So any question you want to ask? Group 3, please, Spirit. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay. Wish fulfilled. Being spontaneous and taking risk pays off. Serendipity, destiny, and fate. Okay, whatever you ask for, it's going to be fulfilled. That's nice to see, and it's happening very soon. Because it says the situation or event in question will develop or unfold very soon. Love that for you guys. So, my loves, thank you so much for staying and watching. I really do appreciate all of you. And guys, wherever you are, you have a beautiful day. Much love.